As the number of Australian small businesses grow, so too does the potential upside for local accounting software company MYOB. Expanded cloud capabilities are the next step for growth, and Chief Executive Tim Reed joins Macquarie to discuss forward strategy, research and development, and the impact of cybersecurity. Tim, welcome.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
You said previously that small businesses will be the backbone of growth for MYOB. How quickly are they adapting to cloud capabilities, and where do you see the room to innovate with that technology?
63% of our revenue comes directly from small businesses, so it's today the majority part of our business, and it is absolutely the growth driver within our business. It's really the movement to the cloud and the adoption of these new technologies which is creating that growth. So currently we estimate that it's somewhere in the order of sort of 15 to 20% of small businesses use cloud accounting, while somewhere in the order of closer to 80% use an accounting solution. So we're really at the start of that growth of the movement from desktop solutions to online solutions.
And the company has high recurring revenues from long-standing customers. Is there potential to make existing customers the source of new revenue growth, or does that need to come solely from new customers?
It will come from both. So there's absolutely a life and death cycle in small businesses where every year 12% or so of businesses shut down and another 12 or 13% are formed. And so new businesses are an important part of growth. But if you look back over the last few years, the percentage of total active clients that we have using our software, which is about half the businesses in Australia and New Zealand, that are taking a subscription has absolutely grown. And that is growing in part because our existing desktop users are moving forward and adopting new solutions like our cloud accounting solutions. So going forward, I believe both will be a source of growth for us.
And you've made a number of acquisitions in the last couple of years. How many more businesses are there that interest you, and how do you see the future of M&A progressing?
We're very targeted in the acquisitions that we make. So we're focused on small and medium businesses and accountants in public practice in Australia and New Zealand. So any acquisition we make has to fit into that realm as well. We've probably been running about one acquisition a year, and there are a number that we have on a watch list that we're constantly maturing and working with. Either those that we'd say increase the footprint that we have, so new product solutions that aren't in our suite today, those that add scale to our business, so those where there's a significant overlap but it brings in more customers, or those that give us an edge in technology. And there are a number of them, sort of high single digits, low double digits, that we would have on that acquisition list at any point in time.
Now, MYOB has decided to bring its data storage facility back to Australia from Singapore. What are the cost-benefit calculations between creating a stronger perception of cybersecurity and the potentially greater costs of an Australian facility?
The costs of overall data hosting are coming down, and come down quite reasonably significantly, and have year on year. Both Microsoft and Amazon, who I think the two biggest providers globally, have been pushing that trend. Generally speaking, Australian data centres are more expensive than those overseas, but Australian data centres this year are still cheaper than overseas ones were last year. So overall, our hosting costs are coming down. It's interesting that you asked about the perception of cybersecurity though, because that's what it is. There's the same security around a data centre that Microsoft runs in Singapore as there is in Sydney. But locally, small businesses and accountants definitely feel more comfortable if they believe their data is housed in Australia. And that's really the two reasons we did it. One was that perception, and two is just the fact that it's closer and therefore the applications are faster to run.
Tim Reed, thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.